used to trade songs on the same playlist, one from you, one from me, back and forth. You always picked the loud ones, I picked the quiet. Somehow the mix made sense for what it was worth. I still had songs, but only my half now. The gaps where yours would go, I leave alone. 20 tracks of just my side of the story, playing next to silence like a phone. Her half of the playlist keeps growing while yours just stopped in June. I'm not deleting your songs, I'm just not adding. I'm learning to let half a mixtape be enough too soon. 그 자리는 비워둘게요. Not because I'm still waiting for your track to come. Sometimes a shuffle plays your side by accident, and I let it play instead of skipping through. Not because I miss you in that moment, just because good songs are good songs even without you. I still had songs, but only my half now. The gaps where yours would go, I leave alone. 20 tracks of just my side of the story, playing next to silence like a phone. Her half of the playlist keeps growing while yours just stopped in June. I'm not deleting your songs, I'm just not adding. I'm learning to let half a mixtape be enough too soon. 그 자리는 비워둘게요. Not because I'm still waiting for your track to come. 오늘은 새 플레이리스트를 만들게요. Not have a something, just hold, just mine. Every song a choice that's only about me, and I think that sounds pretty fine. No more half a playlist, just a full one, every track my own. I kept your songs in another folder, somewhere I don't have to visit alone. 그 자리는 이제 filled with everything I choose. Three years I kept your voice unopened, like a letter I was scared to read. A single message frozen in October, the last sound of you that's left with me. Tonight the room is quiet enough, my hand is shaking on the phone. I've been so brave holding on to silence, but silence gets so hard to hold alone. Play it now, play it slow, let your voice come home one more time. I'm not calling you, I know, just saying goodbye to a sound not alive. 그리워도 이제는 I think I'm ready to let it go. You said, call me back like it was nothing. Never knew that it would be your last. I've rehearsed 100 silent answers, standing in the doorway of the past. Tonight the room is quiet enough, the clock stopped needing to move on. I've been so brave holding on to silence, and the holding's what kept you gone. Play it now, play it slow, let your voice come home one more time. I'm not calling puzzle still spread out on the table. 1,000 pieces, we barely did a third. You said we'd finish it some rainy Sunday. That Sunday never came, and neither did a word. I've been staring at the same blue corner, sky pieces scattered like they're waiting still. Maybe I've been keeping it unfinished on purpose, like closing it means closing something I can't fill. This unfinished puzzle has been sitting here longer than we lasted. I think it's time I put the last piece in. Even if some parts stay stuck in the past, 하지만 맞춘 조각들도 maybe belong in a picture I finish myself. I found a piece that fell behind the couch last week. Some part of the picture I thought I'd lost for good. Funny how the missing things come back right when you're ready, right when you should. I've been staring at the same blue corner, sky pieces scattered like they're waiting still. Maybe I've been keeping it unfinished on purpose, like closing it means closing something I can't fill. This unfinished puzzle has been sitting here longer than we lasted. I think it's time I put the last piece in. Even if some parts stay stuck in the past, 아직 못 맞춘 조각들도 maybe belong in a picture I finish myself. 마지막 조각을 놓을게요. Not because the picture needs to be whole, just because I wanna see what it looks like. A story I get to finally close. The puzzle's finally finished, 2 pieces missing, but it still looks like the sky. I think that's just what most love stories are. Beautiful, even with the gaps, even with goodbye. 아직 못 맞춘 조각들도 are just proof that I tried. I still buckle the passenger seatbelt, even though there's no one riding next to me. Some habits don't know when to stop driving. Some parts of me are still stuck at 23. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to feel it, just because my hands don't always know. 아직 몸이 기억해요 how to drive like you were always there. Sometimes I catch a stranger's shadow in the window, and for half a second think it's you again. Then the light changes and I'm driving forward alone, but somehow that's okay by then. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to fill it, just because my hands don't always know. How to drive like you were always there. 오늘은 그냥 놔둘게요. Not buckle, not empty on purpose, just plain. An empty seat doesn't have to mean missing. Sometimes a seat is just a seat again. The passenger seat stays empty, unbuckled, and that's alright with me. I'm not driving toward an ending anymore. I'm just driving finally free. 아직 몸이 기억해도 I'm teaching it a new road to know. Your side of the closet's still empty, or hangers swaying when I close the door. I never filled it up with something else, like leaving space keeps you here even more. I open it sometimes just to see the outline of the shirts that used to hang. Funny how an empty space can still feel full when it's the last thing left of everything we had. Your side of the closet isn't waiting for you to hang your coat again. It's just an empty rack of quiet hangers, marking where a life together used to begin. 아직 비어있어요, holding a shape that isn't there to hold anymore. Sometimes I think about filling it with my own things, just to stop the wire from swaying in the draft. But some part of me still isn't ready to take up space where your side used to last. I open it sometimes just to see the outline of the shirts that used to hang. Funny how an empty space can still feel full when it's the last thing left of everything we had. Your side of the closet isn't waiting for you to hang your coat again. It's just an empty rack of quiet hangers, marking where a life together used to begin. 아직 비어있어요, holding a shape that isn't there to hold anymore. 오늘은 내 옷을 걸어볼게요, not to erase the shape you left behind, just because a closet's meant for living. And I think it's time I claimed what's mine. Your side of the closet finally has some color in it now. Not because I forgot you were ever there, but because I learned to take up room somehow. 아직 남아있던 나는 finally filling in what's mine to fill. There's a key still hanging on the hook. Never asked for it back, and you never came. I pass it every morning on my way out, wondering if silence is another word for the same. It doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can't bring myself to take it down, like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요, letting go one small thing at a time. Sometimes guests ask whose key that is. I just say an old friend and let it go. Maybe that's closer to the truth than I want. Maybe that's exactly what you are. I know it doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can't bring myself to take it down, like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요, letting go one small thing at a time. 오늘 내려놓을게요, not to erase you, just to make some room for whoever's key comes next, for a door that isn't only shaped like you. No spare key by the door, just an empty hook, and that's alright. It's not about forgetting you, it's about finally closing that door tonight. 아직 남아있던 나는 learning how to let a new key in. We used to trade songs on the same playlist, one from you, one from me, back and forth. You always picked the loud ones, I picked the quiet. Somehow the mix made sense for what it was worth. I still add songs, but only my half. Now the gaps where yours would go, I leave alone. 20 tracks of just my side of the story, playing next to silence like a phone. Her half of the playlist keeps growing while yours just stopped in June. I'm not deleting your songs, I'm just not adding. I'm learning to let half a mixtape be enough too soon. 그 자리는 비워둘게요, not because I'm still waiting for your track to come. Sometimes I shuffle plays your side by accident, and I let it play instead of skipping through. Not because I miss you in that moment, just because good songs are good songs even without you. I still add songs, but only my half. Now the gaps where yours would go, I leave alone. 20 tracks of just my side of the story, playing next to silence like a phone. Or half of the playlist choice that's only about me. And I think that sounds pretty fine. No more half a playlist, just a full one, every track my own. I kept your songs in another folder, somewhere I don't have to visit alone. 그자리는 이제 filled with everything I choose. I still buckle the passenger seat belt, even though there's no one riding next to me. Some habits don't know when to stop driving. Some parts of me are still stuck at 23. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to fill it, just because my hands don't always know. 아직 몸이 기억해요 how to drive like you were always there. Sometimes I catch a stranger's shadow in the window, and for half a second think it's you again. Then the light changes and I'm driving forward alone, but somehow that's okay by then. You used to fall asleep before we hit the highway. I turned the music down so you could rest. I still turn it down out of habit sometimes, forgetting that the seat's just empty at its best. The empty passenger seat still gets buckled in before I go. Not because I think you're going to fill it, just because my hands don't always know. 아직 몸이 기억해요 how to drive like you were always there. 오늘은 그냥 놔줄게요. Not buckled, not empty on purpose, just plain an empty seat doesn't have to mean the same. Sometimes a seat is just a seat again. The passenger seat stays empty, unbuckled, and that's alright with me. I'm not driving toward an ending anymore. I'm just driving finally free. 아직 몸이 기억해도 I'm teaching it a new road to know. There's a street light right outside my window, where you used to stand and wait for me to come down. I still check it before I fall asleep, half hoping, half scared to see you around. It flickers on at the same time every evening, like a habit the whole street can't seem to break. Just like me, I guess, still checking the corner for a shadow that isn't there, for goodness sake. The street light outside my I turn my lamp off just to watch it, that orange glow against the dark blue night. I used to think it was romantic having a signal. Now it's just a light, and that's alright. It flickers on at the same time every evening, like a habit the whole street can't seem to break. Just like me, I guess, still checking the corner for a shadow that isn't there. For goodness sake, the street light outside my window isn't waiting up for you anymore. It's just doing its job, lighting up the empty street where you used to stand before. 그불 빛 아래에서 I'm the only one still standing there. 오늘은 커튼을 닫을게요, not because the light reminds me of pain, just because I don't need to check anymore for someone who isn't coming back again. The street light outside my window still turns on the same time every night, but I'm not watching for you now. I'm just watching my own life. 그 불빛 아래서 walking home to myself. Alright. I still call your old number sometimes, just to hear you say you can't come to the phone. Your voice hasn't changed, even though your number's dead. The strangers picked it up, but the greeting stayed your own. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beep cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause before you laugh, the little breath you take again and again. Your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남아서 telling me to leave a message I never sent. I know one day they'll give the number to someone else, and that recording will finally disappear for good. So tonight I'm calling one more time, just to hear it, not to leave a message, just to be understood. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beep cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause before you laugh, the little breath you take again and again. Your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남아서 telling me to leave a message There's a song you always used to skip. Never told me why, just moved right past. I found it today while cleaning out the playlist, and finally understood, a little late at last. It's about someone leaving on a train, a boy who never learned to say goodbye right. Maybe you skipped it because it hurt too much. Maybe some songs know us better than we know ourselves at night. The song you always skipped is stuck on repeat inside my head tonight. I finally hear what you were running from, the one thing you never had to say, but the melody knew right. 넘기던 그 노래 is teaching me the ending you couldn't write. I used to think you just had bad taste, laughed about it, never thought twice. Now I play it on purpose every evening, like I'm finally hearing your unspoken advice. It's about someone leaving on a train, a boy who never learned to say goodbye right. Maybe you skipped it because it hurt too much. Maybe some songs know us better than we know ourselves at night. The song you always skipped is stuck on repeat inside my head tonight. I finally hear what you were running from, the one thing you never had to say, but the melody knew right. 넘기던 그 노래 is teaching me the ending you couldn't write. 이제 나도 넘길 수 있어요, not because it hurts less than before, just because I finally heard the whole thing and I don't need to press play anymore. The song you always skipped doesn't play on my list tonight. I'm not running from the ending anymore. I think I finally got it right. 넘기던 그 노래 taught me how to say my own goodbye. I still call your old number sometimes, just to hear you say you can't come to the phone. Your voice hasn't changed, even though your number's dead. The strangers picked it up, but the greeting stayed your own. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beep cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause before you laugh, the little breath you take again and again. Your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남아서 telling me to leave a message I never sent. I know one day they'll give the number to someone else, and that recording will finally disappear for good. So tonight I'm calling one more time just to hear it, not to leave a message, just to be understood. 20 seconds, that's all I get before the beat cuts you off from me again. I've memorized the pause pause before you left, the little breath you take. Again and again, your last voicemail greeting is the only voice I have left of you. Not a conversation, just an instruction, but it's the closest thing to hello I can still do. 그 목소리만 남았어, telling me to leave a message I never sent. 이제 마지막으로 들을게요, not because I need to hear it anymore, just because some goodbyes deserve one more play before I close that door. Last voicemail greeting is something I don't need to keep calling for. I hear it once more and let it ring out, and I don't dial that number anymore. 그 목소리는 이제 living somewhere I don't have to call to find. I still have your sweater in my closet. Told myself I'd mail it back one day, but it's been raining more than I expected, and somehow it's the only thing that stays. I only wear it when it storms outside, so I can say the weather's wide. Nobody has to know I'm lying, that I just wanted you close one more time. It still smells like your side of the room, like Sunday mornings we don't get anymore. I keep meaning to give it back to you, but my arms don't listen when it's cold. 비 오는 날은 I let myself pretend I don't already know. You probably bought another one by now, forgot the color, the size, the sleeve. I'm still folding this one like it matters, like giving it back means I have to grieve. I only wear it when it storms outside, so I can say the weather's wide. Nobody has to know I'm lying, that I just wanted you close one more time. It still smells like your side of the room, like Sunday mornings we don't get anymore. I keep meaning to give it back to you, but my arms don't listen when it's cold. 비 오는 날은 I let myself pretend I don't already know. 이제 돌려줄게요, not today but soon I swear. I just need one more rainy season before I stop needing something to wear. It still smells like your side of the room, but fainter now, and that's alright. I'll fold it once more, then let it go. Not because I have to, just because I might. 비 오는 날엔 I'll finally just let the rain be rain tonight. Eight months now and it's still in the cup, standing next to mine like nothing photos, cleared out closets, but somehow this one thing still remains. Maybe it's stupid holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight, but some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry, but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore, I think. It's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. Sometimes I catch myself buying your brand muscle memory, not missing you, I swear. Then I stand there holding two toothbrushes, wondering why one still gets to stay there. Maybe it's stupid holding on to plastic like it means you're coming back tonight, but some goodbyes don't happen all at once. Some just sit there in the bathroom light. Your toothbrush is still in my cup, bristles dry, but I can't let it go. It's not about you anymore, I think. It's about admitting what I already know. 남아있는 건 just a little proof that we were something once. 오늘은 버릴 수 있을 것 같아요. Not with anger, just with quiet hands. This isn't losing you all over again. It's just closing out the very last of our plans. Your toothbrush is in my cup. I did it quietly, no drama, no goodbye. It's just an empty space now, and that's okay. I think that's just what growing looks like. 남아있는 건 only me, and I'm finally alright. There's a street light right outside my window, where you used to stand and wait for me to come down. I still check it before I fall asleep, half hoping, half scared to see you around. It flickers on at the same time every evening, like a habit the whole street can't seem to break. Just like me, I guess, still checking the corner for a shadow that isn't there, for goodness sake. The street light outside my window isn't waiting up for you anymore. It's just doing its job, lighting up the empty street where you used to stand before. 그 불빛 아래에서 think it was romantic, having a signal. Now it's just a light, and that's alright. It flickers on at the same time every evening, like a habit the whole street can't seem to break. Just like me, I guess, still checking the corner for a shadow that isn't there, for goodness sake. The street light outside my window isn't waiting up for you anymore. It's just doing its job, lighting up the empty street where you used to stand before. 그불빛 아래에서 I'm the only one still standing there. 오늘은 커튼을 닫을게요, not because the light reminds me of pain, just because I don't need to check anymore. For someone who isn't coming back again. The street light outside my window still turns on same time every night, but I'm not watching for you now. I'm just watching my own life. 그 불빛 아래에서 walking home to myself. Alright. Two umbrellas by the door still standing, one you never got the chance to use. I keep them clean, I keep them ready for a rain that never brings back you. Every time the sky turns gray, I open both like you're still near. Half of me still waits for footsteps, half of me already knows you're not here. I don't need two umbrellas, one is you and one is just for show, but I keep them folded gently, like our love in a story I still don't let go. 비가 와도 I still leave a space for you to know. The shop still has the one that matches, sitting quiet in the window every day. I never bought another color. Some part of me still walks the old way. Every time the sky turns gray, I open both like you're still near. Half of me still waits for footsteps, half of me already knows you're not here. I don't need two umbrellas, one is you and one is just for show, but I keep them folded gently, like our love in a story I still don't let go. 비가 와도 I still leave a space for you to know. 오늘은 하나만 들고 나가요, just me under the rain, walking alone. Maybe that's how I finally learn that letting go keeps moving, one is enough, and I think I'm doing my best. 비가 와도 나는 걸어가요. I finally leave that space for me instead. 2 train tickets dated for a Sunday. We never got around to taking that ride. I kept the second one inside my paper bag, somewhere between the chapters where he died. It's stamped and printed, still unused, a seat that's waiting next to mine. I read that book 100 times since then, always stopping on the same line. 2 train tickets, one still folded, marking a page I never finished reading. A trip we planned but never boarded. I love that stayed at the platform, still believing. 아직 거기 서 있어요. Watching a train that already left without me. Sometimes I think about buying a new one, going alone to wherever we were headed. But some journeys are better left unopened. Some tickets are just for the promise, not the destination. It's stamped and printed, still unused, a seat that's waiting next to mine. I read that book 100 times since then, always stopping on the same line. 2 train tickets, one still folded, marking a page I never finished reading. A trip we planned but never boarded. I love that stayed at the platform, still believing. 아직 거기 서 있어요. Watching a train that already left without me. 이제 다음 장을 읽어볼게요. Not because the story doesn't hurt, but because I bought my own ticket somewhere. And I think I'm finally ready to depart. 1 train ticket, mine now only, not marking a page, just marking today. A trip I'm finally taking alone, and I think that's okay. 아직 거기 서 있던 나는 learning how to walk the other way. There's a key still hanging on the hook, never asked for it back, and you never came. I pass it every morning on my way out, wondering if silence is another word for the same. It doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can bring myself to take it down, like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요, letting go one small thing at a time. Sometimes guests ask whose key that is. I just say an old friend and let it go. Maybe that's closer to the truth than I want. Maybe that's exactly what you are, I know. It doesn't open anything anymore, not since you changed the locks in your new place. But I can't bring myself to take it down. Like removing it means erasing your face. The spare key by the door isn't waiting for you to walk back in. It's just the last little piece of us. I haven't found the courage to begin. 아직 걸려 있어요. Letting go one small thing at a time. 오늘 내려놓을게요. Not to erase you, just to make some room for whoever's key comes next. For a door that isn't only shaped like you. No spare key by the